Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Ned from Ned's Tech Bits, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet, and I am all solar punk these days. Now, ultimately, the name of the game here is to fight cancer with solar power. And I got all these solars hooked up to different battery regulators, hooked up to two flooded lead acid batteries, and I got a T14 Lenovo i7 and a Microsoft Surface doing work on World Community Grid. Now, the purpose of this particular video is I want to show my wiring, and a lot of people are puking at it, and I totally understand. So there it is, legitimately. This is all 12 volt, so nothing can go too horribly wrong, all outdoors. These panels I got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those ones all came from, let's say they were used. I don't know where they came from, but I'm guessing that old farmers had them up in the fields and they got swapped out. They still put out power, and all of those ones I have attached to this power controller in a very strange way. Of course, they have those easy snaps, but we're in the potter's ground. I don't have those easy snaps available, and I don't have all of the cables we need, but copper is copper, and as long as I use the proper gauge, I can get by until I have the money to get the good stuff. But ultimately, what I got here is the plus and the minus and polarities for these big solar panels. And you'll notice there's only 2 there, and there's 3 there. That's because I got one of the minuses just directly hooked into there. So I can't remember off the top of my head if I use 14 or 16, but ultimately I use all 3 wires in one cable to substitute the use of, oh geez, what is it, a 0 gauge or whatever, coming off of those panels. And in doing so, I managed to get by. As a tech guy, I get really sick of format changes. VHS moves on to DVD, moves on to Blu-ray, moves on to digital. Screw that, copper's copper. And man, out in the potter's ground, we can find copper all over the place. Like, it sucks that I don't have those connections and whatnot, but I can actually get things done this way. I don't have to wait 2 weeks. Now, in 2 weeks from now, I might not have the time or the interest to get that going. So is this gnarly? Yeah. And I'm fighting cancer with it too. So I can get this stuff anywhere, and I might end up moving on to it, but for now. Cable is so inexpensive that, geez, I just go out and I can get that stuff used for super reasonable prices. And you can tell I'm getting a little extra janky because I decided to play with the sun a little bit and just make sure if I can bend the light, then I will. Professional? No. We are the happy landfill, and we're making things work. If I had the money, I'd make it professional. If I had the people to show me how, I would make it professional. But actually, if you don't mind, if you're a solar guy, let me know what I should be doing different here, because I know I'm making some mistakes. One of the things that I want to change is someone let me know that I should keep everything the same, basically. So I am going to be separating these things. I'm going to be using these solars on a separate system, and then now for the professionals, guys, can I still keep those 12 volts on the same system? They're all 12 volt, right? Like, these ones are, geez, what is it, 42 volt, 40 something volt, but of course the battery regulator brings her down. Today I'm going to weigh this system down pretty heavily with CPUs and see what I can get running while I got full sunlight. Anyways, wish me luck, guys, and yeah, if you got any advice for me, do her up.